minim se me fisem enam ne abusua hia ene ye ba beka said ye be ya wo fia but asem bia ye beka no wo link it to life general life possible ebeboa enu ntinam gidi say wo gi adwa ehwe United Showbiz mimini da bia ene ye hia ye be ye fisem sronkokra yes pempen was in the pain asama edi say ye kan ye beka enu ntino me ne mpanfu amonim wo mu dada na ehia wa ye the United Showbiz ebro life life enye recording life minim say United Showbiz ye kwachi enye Ghana hanko na ye hwe no America for hwe me Canada for hwe me UK for hwe Germany vigetia munyina mo hwe me Italy pronto minim say munyina mo hwe me o hwe me internet so Facebook UTV Ghana koswana hwe me na yempon dwumedie because before say ye bepon no na ensemu a ye bobo ho no ayemfa so de ama ye nyina memo akwa abasrenkokra enwumrei Mcbrown show papa na Mcbrown show papa dia na o say body no edi show papa Mcbrown no body no ene ho akade nyina eye papa me gidi say wakam say wow na nama ho aye fe enwumrei maxima me ho aye fe enwumrei me da ase say wadi ka kanfo ba me kira o say adofo abu ahye me ho niam de me da omodi Elisa de on ma menwi Aligina na esese manim kofi akotoa ena ahye atade kama ena pour right shoes ahye me mpaboa because omu gidi say United Showbiz memenda edibe bia sabre uko onyuma so ba ye uko social distancing ti yenko aye yenko parties but yenyuma so de yakọ abeya ye ne abusua hye. This is the only show oni abusua betumi ahwe show a common pain a common color me buana no me kwaso no madase se waje akonya na me dami nua mango ase lucky ase say wa ma me table so ayefe ye din komo na ye kekan ya no eye normal sa na ye no enu nti lucky nyame hira opa abusua men ko ba bia giedwa na ye ntena se na ye din komo United Showbiz oboafo oboame ema mitumi de brew Raoul's Pharmacy or the High Lady Virgin Wash abedwaso Raoul's Pharmacy o say ma yensiesie ya hemfie ya goodie ya daache ya interest de ya wanie enu nti yensiesie yemfa ade ebeboa ye eduru ebeboa ye bibia wo de ko wa hemfie a wonim se edimu emfa bibia kakansiesie wo emfa bibia keke di Raoul's Pharmacy and koma omuni wudie yachi na hwehwe wo mu na to High Lady Virgin Wash na fa siesie baby enko ba bia giedwa meba the United Showbiz Empress nkopa meba sisia
jai enye bema ni di okotie besie se de da ye ka no ye se okitebo ena okiteko omu se di na so omu nse honam ensa ba ko a monsan nyina ade atom eni pokeke emu de ya tadwini akikadro ni akikabo mede aye pokeke ntunu mu a enna mu minimu yo enya mpampam bia wo wanu se ne so se nton ma mofra wonya mfie du ngotwe sa so na oba o ma ne banufo ene apemfo enso enka ho pene dudu otu ahwehwe o kira kwan e wo Accra abato a community 18 last bi so na won kraba tabako so nungwa opposite Western Plus Hotel obetumi afro ahomatro foiso 0244157701 ana 0203865681 ana say 0302940293 pokeke emuode pokeke uwosome.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Pokeke
Besi sabre wo mai obesi mati semia obi jimikunu edie no wa minibie front and answer back
Buhia High Lady Virgin Herbal Intimate Wash.
High Lady Virgin eye herbal formula sronko a obade siesie ne ho asabi eyinka body bia titiri wagu unserie e cleanse vaginal discharge bia na sabi wahimfie hokekaw wo dryness any yeast infection dia esia no prekope. High Lady Virgin e hyenada kamu a asawa hye ho fine ebi wo herbal intervention store Madina Market opposite Madina Police Station afeyo Okanshi Drug Lane to phone for Raoul's production was 0248 707270 and 0543 888 336.
Ira, Mitimere Chain, and Frame Bio.
Hi, Lady Virgin.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile.
Hello, it's your mama Kwabas United Showbiz. No, I just and one day you call break if you're higher day. It means send ne young common I ever channel. And pa ever your day. Obia betre na dwene na ye bese no pain na ya ka no pain enne nkoma ye bedie no ye futuo se de mekan no e ma ye nyina titru me amete ai ene me nuamo te se me a ye hwe because ye be gi nsem mienu ne ba ko bi afri mpanfo e wa hanum na ye de atoto ye de oni ahwe say ye nam the right path. Again, we have the same man you see every day, and you know why? Because this man has been in the entertainment business for so long that he deserves to share his ideas or opinions on issues like this. Bulldog is in the house today. Bull, and now someone is serious. Into me person menenam tentenoa. Now me ask me didn't baby. We are very serious today. But this week as I also said trended to Bull, as usual. Oh, Bapems, hey, and this week then I so no kako here now asem no. Bebre na no menu akidi asem atuni. Yes we dey nka wo say ka be sese nema pi.
Me bubu bibia o studio.
Wo say
me bubu bibia lights bibia me say.
Ade na obe bubu bibia.
Oh, so ono so o say no ade no obubu akora no. Enye.
Oh,
was o man spirit bad down. Oni kasa to say obi a only aim enye sa enye fe. Enye fe also a presenter there who represent who channel who station who baby sit now utina mu cry say odi obuo ma seat no enti obi a elite waba a poucho no atwa so that's na only kasa to say o baby a una otua school fees man no una ohwe no enye sa mi anka sese na me wo police station ma bobbo no.
Na this week who had you the bulldog
but on say me fa Jesus kwan so on say Jesus call church na nkofo no omu tonton ade no one kasa na get so bompai one bompai so on say excuse me to say Jimmy bata omu kuku nti so you saying sir nti we sa na say on any deal because you are a face to the station. You don't do that.
Now. Okay, that's your opinion. And then again, also the $50,000, but also rap beef between
CDs.
Me Yankatwan. Say CDs.
Yes, because
okay, now because dollars.
There be dollars and guys. They say me be home, me papa despite and our father.
Oh, okay.
I be mami nyanu dollars, mona. Mean keep it changing, no. Mean jiwo more, I mean keep it changing.
Wow, and 50,000.
Oh yes, Obi and to me BT Eno.
Okay.
She's amazing, you know, and she's done it all, and. The men, yes, almost shown. It's just that we're in a space where the men are dominating. Side, but uti Ababa Yuan. Yes, Ababa.
And I buy you one.
Okay, I buy you one. She's doing amazing. You know, so I mean, me believe it say will be over to me 50,000 there. A chef fridge move train.
You know.
Oh, we killer. Unka competition.
There. Won't try me.
Obekuno.
Okay, no big up. Who sister who say?
Yes, sister penny pa.
I was here, and you bring me bra penny, me wafa, I'm sure friend of acting president of Musician Union of Ghana, Musica, Uncle Bessie Simon. Mashisho sa. Uncle me who? Corona India, what fan would India you? What fan is yours? Wow. Okay, what is the secret? I don't know. There be one thing.
Sir.
Annie, man, I feel sad. Yeah, we are always young, but you are always young.
Wow.
What is the secret?
The secret is God, and do everything in moderation.
Okay. Wow. Akwa United Showbiz.
Yeah, me dear.
Yeah, no. And you bring me kwame ni oba me wo fie ha. Me name me mama, me sister Panyini, Auntie Leo, sana me friend no. Leonora Bachman. Yes, president, women
in the arts.
In the arts. Auntie Leo, me ne wo ina bodon.
Nana ma o can me fly.
Oh, cafe na kai na television yeah live here. Cafe na me.
Nana mo can me fly.
There one we there bia. Don't we down there.
Nana.
Man e jo ti say makoma wan me there. Kai nabo. Esa eja kai boy ole no fia no ni ya industry.
Exactly.
I was say am ntwa na me nka twi no ana. It is I just am poor bi more time. Until you obi a onim entertainment industry mu pa. Until you nyumrei man hwehwe wa ma say minimu nti na me frɛ wo.
Yeah.
Enyumrei wo yo obi a ye kodua no hini na ye kotua branches no ka ho. Enu nti no ye hia wa nkomo a ye bedie ehu behia sɛ wo bɛka ho. Na de obeka no yemu bi yafa na ye de aka de wo ho de abobra nti me mo akwa abaso nkokra.
Thank you.
Me da so pa. And then our man am I still business partner. Contract be my after 6 years but I'm still waiting. I have Arnold and some baby in the house. Arnold, why fe you?
Me that's it.
Why fe?
Me that's it. I'm sure. But once that
na
question I will be some me boss no.
Na me kwa me be bisa obi o.
And
na wi me a me nua be ma akosi agbaji show. Na also person kire say presenter no ye na djuma say de tie.
Of course, I mean my boss you know already did keke. Guy not on, or very soft. Ohun ani pa keke. Say ukwakobu say studio near studio no carpet one atoy and I say work no atoy.
Ah no, ono no contribute here kidi.
Oh, boss.
He made kidi.
Boss.
What do you mean I talk about?
And yeah, the law na age.
But you mean can be answer our country.
Oh, na so we our time.
Okay.
Now crab amount too.
But oh yeah.
I like the fact you address him as your boss.
No, he's my boss. I mean, he's been my boss since, and I still respect him as my boss. Okay. But can't say who I say me catch him.
Okay.
Because you did and say who no did. Say, presenter, any artist interaction now kuyi into say you are be saying in my studio. How would you want to take the law into your own hands? You understand? Because if you assembly critically cry now, when you didn't attempt one embarrassing, or say, che didn't uba late, and chichemuche listeners didn't uba late. This was the second time I kid the ASR. Who was presenter and sitting now, you'll be frustrated. What was so embarrassing about the situation? Come on, no moody. So, chair you didn't hear we late. Chair listeners didn't hear we late. Kiddy, any creative impression and say, gentleman in Ankasayi. Say, oh, I don't like the way you've spoken to me. But also, if you speak French.
Oh, Kasa.
But who shake you? Men shake you. You see, so it's an interaction. It's we all now here artists. The one I say be out to me exchange him so oh, me late because of ABCD. Say present an answer, then that's another matter. But what's say one be our artist or best say in our studio? How?
But so a bizarre question, my answer, man.
And no topic no.
30 seconds spare.
Okay, and now
I'm 30. I'm 30 because the person me say.
Okay, no do it. Mama 30 no.
Okay, cool.
For 30
But I don't know why we sit here and lie, because the video has gone viral, and at the working in I intro, because guy ni buy no. Yes, the presenter was frustrated. On the guy in Kasai. The guy apologized. So Paucho, we see unsure the reason why. Maybe he doesn't have a sensible reason and a tangible reason for being late. Into your say, you ain't trust me, Paucho. Then you go on and on. Now, before, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is, I dare not hear any premeditated. Or babe, I dare not share video. No, see, Mufa camera into me so.
That was before he
walked in. Please.
But we all watched the video.
Yes. So. It is something audio share team so obey embarrassing guy no. Now we no say on your interview ni bi o. And on guy no sorry nko. So the guy apologized.
He thinks presenter now frustrated.
No, why would you be frustrated?
Why shouldn't you be frustrated?
But listen, last week I saw you on Akwesi Abuaji's show commending you, sister Ma. Say there was a presenter speaking to you like, no, my breath.
No, be silly questions.
It's the same thing.
It is not.
She was asking silly questions, and you were very calm about it. You were highly professional about it. Also, wakumada uyemi. Also, ubube to me. Wow, but 1 year is an alcohol. So you put the presenter on board. Now, Olashin said, and I agree with you. Said, dear presenter, questions don't be sound. So no pushing. She was pushing you to the wall to say something bad, but you held your own, respected yourself, and left the platform. That's exactly what Kiddy did. So I don't know why. Then a week later, I can't be before.
Me can't be before. Me can't be before.
What are you saying? You are saying that the presenter was in his right.
Are you done?
Thank you.
Yeah. So you're 30 seconds.
Or compare apples and oranges. And that one requires flawed. It's flawed. The Mimidi won't come on. Questions be another lady need beside and I felt that they were silly questions. Over social media, almost everybody agreed with me. This one is different. Gentlemen are late. You see, and it's about time we actually told our artists to stick with time, to be proactive when it comes to timing. It's very important. And you see,
but someone is a lateness there.
No.
That's how you go about it.
No.
He didn't go about it in a negative way. That's what I'm saying. He didn't insult him. He did not insult him. All he said was, this is the second, and you see, technically it was the third time. Because first time you see him, the promise and so, but somebody the next day I be a full interview. One appear, and then he did it the third time. When I presenter and I producer, how will you feel? And again, the interaction there, course, there was no insult. There was no maligning.
Okay, 5 seconds more.
There was no maligning. Oh, bisa on say Cheche Mucha and Yintia will be late. Cheche Mucha less.
But why late 25 minutes?
So why late?
Pacho, also we a baswa, who a producer. Me ballet a live show. Me ballet. Ebia ubuefu. Say I then a bulldog I late. What you do is you speak to your producer. I don't even come on set for you to embarrass me. Oh, they can't, please.
Wow.
Please.
Okay.
You've never,
or your manager.
You've never spent a dime on an artist before. So keep quiet.
Oh, how?
I'm telling you, who did you spend on?
Nana.
Somebody's built a brand. No,
relax. You are manager.
I'm not saying, sir, Kiddy. Say, me force so bad late. Me. I didn't like it so bad late. But I'm saying, sir, the thing here is he apologized for being late. So that alone should have restrained the presenter. That's it.
But the presenter was restrained.
Oh, please.
Was he
what
angry?
Do you mean?
He was not angry. He didn't go ballistic.
What do you mean by that?
And also,
that's a brand ambassador.
Manager. Brand ambassador, so what?
No,
who misbehaving brand ambassador?
You are spoiling somebody else's business.
How?
You see?
Wow.
The gentleman is misbehaving because of a brand ambassador.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Wait.
I'm saying you don't embarrass nobody.
Wait, manager. Why didn't you manager represent and it's obey it?
Arnold.
How do you know that they didn't go?
Bulldog and Arnold. I want us
to the manager.
Me too. I was talking to the presenter.
Arnold and Bulldog. I want us to watch the video. Wait. Before we rush into, our opinions now. I share video no briefly. Now because one say it's a brand. Both are brands. Both are brands.
Yes.
And these things when it goes out, exactly. But I just want us to watch. Now still you hear some more opinions, Hey, hold on. My producers, are you ready, please? Because okay.
Me can't same way on tape. Nti ma hu se camera ni simi so I'm serious me be can same way. Omo hwe o Facebook no. Eno omo mutie fie nyina no. Me be say me make it a point we clear e wo show we so na no pay. Na me makidi eti ase say sabi omro yeso. Nti kidi se wutie me a me ni se wutie me. Ba me pese o tie ase say omro yeso. Oba anyum tum na e radio dada. Untumi mfa ye meyen kwa de biasa. Waba mo manam na me kan kire na ye nkatire no nko. Mo manam na me kan kire no. Ada na de bia o say ye show sa. Why sa de we o. Acho ye ni a promote flyer no ni aka bibia ni announce so kidi aduru ha ye bedi nkomo. Na why na time na so na pa ho na ekọ. Ade na o yes a ombu ye show na na. Because metie or other platforms and I don't think say it happens. Is there any problem with this station and at this show tina they be I would disappoint yes anana.
First of all, apologies to the listeners. I say bet now. I say attacking me. This
yes,
it's not
because this is the second time I said it will happen.
I don't.
Me I be free. Me say more by interview. Me catch it. I be say if it's Kidia, talk to Kidi before I go ahead to do the interview because enye back on you know. And also this time it happen. To me catch a producer say unfre or road manager. I saw on in a kasa asat in the morning na. Some will be drew her on time. Say about 11:25. I cut just 35 minutes. Na ya pon. Half an hour bedu. Na time me be interview. Because I say last time the same thing, and I apologize here, and I'm sure no problem, yanko. And the crowd share boss said the following day was a day. Over and put them man fine yes, but and then what's some and SCB, our brother listeners, viewers will be a train kiddie. They say almost show can be beach more. Because I feel embarrassed. Maybe sure no, I don't joke.
I feel like I don't understand why you are attacking me like this.
Yes.
No, it's not nice. It's not very nice.
No, I have to do it because anytime I book interviews, nobody has done this to me before. My cameraman Winnie, he's the same cameraman that you came here the last time I heard the same thing. So he was even saying, he said, why is this only with Kiddy? And I faces our problem and such challenge with. So maybe you should tell me why. Maybe say me who say a show and I say yeah interview no I almost share mo say mo mra na me pese me hu because interview be no me my ha me no be any problem or time hoda they come on time and we do it beautifully and they go until cannot hear for nyina nti na me hu say the problem is with the show, the radio or the host or whatever na me nti me ho ase me catch the opinion say interview ni nyanya because time call. I was planning for a beautiful interview as usual but time is gone. You go fit talk.
If the interview won't happen, it's fine. I apologize again. I don't mean to disrespect anybody. I don't mean to disappoint anybody. It's just fine. I just don't like the way I've been spoken to this morning.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I apologize for being late. Okay.
So thank you. Tiabusia for to me your interview because I wouldn't also be happy say me show no you didn't need from sir because the show is big, you know.
Wow, abusuya we die. Twini animu da ho a. Yen jana yen boncha asem no anie. Na de ntia me pese asem we yesom say two brands.
Exactly.
And both ways no. Obi am pese e de nanim be twitwi form. Enu nti no mumie no die I have the right to ask the two of you because muna matemonka after we.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because some mumie no nyina mo share ha. Budo watch your video no. So I used to buy your opinion.
Yes, because guy no buy no. So on one kasa who say we disrespect platform any presenter no. It's your panic show and no pa listeners show.
Panic show.
Hey God.
Well, panic show.
First of all, say I apologize for being late.
Thank you. Yes.
To the listeners.
Yes.
To the listeners.
Yes.
He didn't even recognize the presenter.
Oh, please.
But
he didn't apologize to the
presenter also can say what keep me listeners for long.
Of course, no.
The thing is, if the guy did not even respect the show, on to come back, Mpacho me can be. Accra FM, Mpacho, Accra FM, you so crumb Maubi. One baby, I tell you. Father, your point $300. So be anti me yes. What I say? It's before me back, and me show say Father, I friend you now. How can you buy juju? Kelewele, Bibiane, nice. Okay, so crying now, and I'll do your new because what do they talk? The guy make lucky. Trust me.
No, any good or that's your opinion. I know. Me but some person starting me show Nintendo. Who we are.
Or a soft on ye did keke no. Yo. Did keke no. Want to me be a yo. You don't do anybody nothing if you do. Yo.
Wow. Okay, thank you. The two of you, Uncle Bessa, me pass away and come in myself. But as an acting president of Music Ghana, sitting president of Music Ghana, or Yoba, Kiddy Yoba. At the same time, radio stations know your fee. As same way, a quick opinion on it.
Well, I mean, so a relationship between radio presenters and musicians. I feel that they should always have a very good relationship.
Sure.
Bibia or the bad feeling babano should be cut out. Because we work together. We need each other.
Thank you.
And see, I mean, what happened in me feel that it could have been, you know, steered in a way that they would still maintain that good relationship.
Yeah. From which angle?
For me, for what I just saw, I can see the presenter are older than Kiddy. No point, no. And I heard Kiddy apologizing. Not that I'm a musician, but so if he apologizes straight away, it gives you that space to direct the whole thing, you know, to a peaceful, you know, he could have driven that thing on that note until the show could have gone on. Within 20 or 30 minutes, they could have had a show. You know, that's what I think it could have
unfortunately, it never happened like that. Until you, when I can find was way there. Yeah, come to know. Also, why Jenny? I
think say near Besa Akano and no when the gentleman apologized no and say Nana Romeo on say okay yeah let's continue with the program because I didn't know see why you late 25 minutes or 35 minutes. So there was still time because I think the program was 1 hour. Until there was still time, Anka. But say wouldn't him say why you late? Na odi we nim form, and you knew you were going to say all those things. Don't let him come on the program at all.
Yes, already.
What I say? Until after that, no. Ube to me na kasa, and now you can blah 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 on your program without the boy. But say who friend ba? Sebi, in Ghana, we don't respect our artists. And it is so wrong.
Yes.
Both actors, actresses, and musicians. We don't respect them. And it is so painful. What I say, all the time, no make say, what is actually bringing the creative arts down, say, the media houses, I'm sorry, I'm in a media house, but the media houses bring them up, they raise them high, and then 1 minute, they bring them down. And it is so wrong. Why can't we do this thing right for once? Said the yeah, into that internet, Emma Obia, drag us down. What I say, because this is our artist. No matter what, Jane say or you would near and I say or you will back. Now wo she a bay all day. Oh, all the time, no make say fa obi fa who call ya wumuko shoes. Who say near media no say ya diemia and yemede.
Yeah. But now, why can you present and so you'll be a Juman?
That is exactly what I'm saying. But that is your job. That is your house. What I say, who will fear no waba, and you didn't want to interview him anymore. Let him go.
That's it.
But don't bring him
on the set and
and then you embarrass him. It's never done.
Yes.
All right.
I think Anthony Leonora is not being fair.
What do you say?
To say yembu artist. I mean, if
it is the truth.
Oh, massa.
You use your pen in your mouth all the time.
But why if I start up, no, they come inside?
Because me to get mouth.
No, you for exercise.
You get your mouth, I get my mouth.
If you say, if you
when
tell
you start talking, maybe so
exactly. I mean, Charlie, show some decorum, show some professionalism on the set.
Like you're showing.
Bulldog.
No, Pastor, sorry.
If Martin Leonora can say, yeah, respect her artist, she's totally wrong. In the first place, if the presenter and the station didn't have respect for the artist, I can't invite him in the first place. And you see, we are ignoring the fact that he's been late for the first time. He promised to come for a full interview. The second time, he didn't even show up. He's been late the third time. So you are trying to tell no.
That is where I'm saying,
you see,
no. And can say me interview
exactly
because you are late.
No, but okay. In his intro before the kiddie walked in, he says, because we began doing it at the end of career,
what's wrong?
Wow. So you know, besides say, waba. Yes, it is wrong. What kind of professionalism?
How do you speak to anybody like that?
No, wait. If you look at the video, Nana Romeo was talking before Kitty walked.
Exactly. He was doing his intro because exactly he was just doing his he was writing already. No, because he walked in.
Who walked in? How can he say that?
Or start say okasa.
Exactly.
And na man of signal say kidi aba. And no say wa ba.
And ye woman
na me keka madwen.
Which is wrong.
And now what can I do actually? What's wrong with it?
What do you I know what are you saying?
My opinion. Why do you
I know what are you saying?
Don't you think say wetin I can wadwen say be attitude no kind of voice the kind.
Boss, did you see the tone? The tone was relaxed.
Okay.
It was a relaxed tone.
I know.
Oh, boss. Gentleman, apology no and no we see it he was coming.
Because
Really?
Really?
Yes.
If somebody is speaking to you and you bow to them, it's disrespectful.
Massa.
Disrespectful.
Massa.
Oh, Charlie, I'm highly disappointed in you.
Now,
I'm highly disappointed in you.
No, see what on who so well from ma. One in kasa son to me hwe nim.
Oh.
It's true. I'm amazed though. Listen.
the point is, look, anyway. To say Adiano. Kidi will apologize. Waba. Also radio presenter no so Swaye Nejuma. Now, do you think I think we should go on with Uncle Bessa's and say Kebet me a drive or car no.
Exactly.
I'm gonna see.
Exactly.
Abra will be get hurt.
True.
Good. This topic I'll hold on. You better come next time. I invited Uncle Bessa purposely for something. Now said the mummy no and the matter can this week no. And nothing I'm here my dream. Oh, I'm talking.
Sorry.
Oh, bulldog.
Sorry.
Want to me this guy wrong.
Oh, Mrs. Sorry.
Now what is the blame?
Okay, sorry.
Answer mummy no, answer more ramping for you.
Patron nipa phone eti ha.
Okay, wait.
I know.
Abusia, Kidi and Nana Romeo Seminole. I think say mpanyfo ache o ma dwena wie. And na David apono so am pesa ye hwe. Na de ntia de no beto mo di kan chem da say two brands ni na sensitive we na maka ho asem ti na mkopeja ba ya me kan bi no. And na de pa me pesa kan ho asem. Sa wo hwe me wo fi afafo nefa wo comment fa Facebook ni ade na yen kinkan. Yen fa so nkoma ye di wa no so. Ebusua say ye hwe ye TV adwuma ye nwum to aye tui entertainment business aye ye ya. Most of the time, no, a bass younger, you want ding, you're okay. But you're brand no quiet anymore. Now, I quite to say, near Mamu, ding, I'm gonna could do pimping, so if they do baby, and now, your celebrities are any more. No, now quite to say, I caught a chopper to more entertaining mono, more I tonium amamon, Mamma dear, you my dear, sour dear ye. Babiano. Now quite to say bamo per assistance. Bebre ya tin radio natives to say and paying for 1 or 2 medical assistants. Yes, remo moye ni enfahwe no obi okro ma bonten kan but media and social media na nyewenti eye den a ye hu ye tibi. And then paying for me no more sharing. Anod ne budo becho madwen but me besa until oni besa e din komoemu chinchin pa mame. Because as president of women in arts, you know most of and near my you're paying for no be go through until me and you know say you know.
Of course.
And as a sitting president of Musician Union of Ghana, and not only that, a legend and musician I was Jinan and also for years. Me and Nuna and me person Tio Monkampa. Uncle Bessa. And now you share the welfare of entertainers. In times like in old age, they be younger and when you do and paying for so now quite to say a jumani atunasra and I say ye jumano ye boy a dean a dream paying for and I say ya a yamwa at their survival. First of all, do you think say a juma ye dear and no as twin ya quanko? As a musician.
Wow, question here, very, very good question. In there, musicians, young friend there, this part of the world, remember Ghana and Africa. Young friend, you may be on to 2 years. And I'm those days now, me from a crowd. I started music very early. in there bit the Eke Brobi, or manage Alex Kunedu, or better instruments are meno, or see fiamano, no what instruments for Koyejuma. No, I record that man. The recordings no manager Eke Brobe, he manages the record. Only skebia pum fee recordings no. Na mama kai ehun de musician bia kire wo nwuma ote de obi wesi fie wo rent a wo ye den utia anytime you use music what rent it say utia bibi shebit say Nat King Cole yen nan kanso a abrochi they started long time ago ye bonu nwuma papa no onye royalty onya man next of kin nembe nyina ba enjoy say na nananum kwa they are enjoying intimi anhyehyɛ saade no intim painful de omo ball keke for the fun ene he nyina so mboframba ne painful no you use music in for free inti musicians so any good management and good investment the only thing you can rely on is your royalties ye bo wunyu radio television na de no as I say you renting one crisis sika number inti we are brand here so today we can say we are doing them time no then you reap more you bow you more until royalties nearby when you set yourself for life mpanyimfu na enya ne sa nti wodu baby no na wa mesa no pension no insurance no welfare in the wakanda no royalties and at this time why we can to be hit be other people about is their turn. And saying the history we repeat it once so the man when you're the same thing up to now. And see, I don't know command bad sir. And see, I remember you blame on too much there. Time as soon was my hinonji. They can't turn anywhere than to people who enjoy his music, their music. Na this time no one watch one up. Ne obibo to my own bois. Why not? Utum bisa. A pair of work mama never boy. If you wait say numa, but Mamma Kenya rent in a went to man as royalties. Pensioner when your management be a more young man, no point. Into this time and no much no be said. Net a walk neighbor to my brother. I think you should help these people.
Wow. Now yeah, no say. The baby of a free say or be tron no more. It said they were sit down. Into that time no do we feel say there or to nyum no yentua kana or to ne keke
you know and yes I na e work you would your friend say would to you record
no fancy what tronyum so we are writer we trauma obi no yentua oka so wa also na wo to also 2 year kwa abonten no yentua oka de yentua oka ade no wo si esi ho wo ye nwom na esi ho yes we ya be more transport say kofie no na che say etia oka da bi wo be didi ho then say then internet example na ma man hwe ne ye pa then wo sisi we esi ho forever wo ye nwom is there forever but male wo still ayetie ne nwom sila no nkrofo omoje rent wo no nwom no no point no into structures na insisi place very well even as we speak structures no kra no on your solid wo form yan share them history very peaceful. Yes. But what I'm saying is media houses near radio stations now. When you play music now, you have to pay rent. Obini dine who use obini nyum na who use ye jumano until you have to pay that rent. We are self fanning na sanity. FSHB to say AB Krentra no ukwa brocha is like Elton John. Elton John, you use the nyum bia yetia you see nyuma yetia. I think or there a radio stations na azim so won the margin na edobi or there was bembo boa my silent yetia no it will stop all these things. Okay. So say ya hwe yam panyfo no ene omo asetena mu when some baby a wo kan present say omo time no omo anya no say Arnold yeah, entertainment business in general.
Yeah.
For Nico, I know you know history, so go back to history. Maybe I'm not young at that time, but you've come to read about it. Who was at that time, no? Any musicians, actors, entertainers, no? O market, no? enough to survive them or not?
Well, of course, system narcissism. You need to compare the AC a couple of years ago to the ACCCR. CCR, even technological advancements, baby, but I believe say the ama yempin for ni bino ebre and I say omo they died as paupers. Two factors. One, depending on one kasa, and two, system no so a failure. So I say depending on one kasa because you are responsible for your own self. When you choose your career, how you go about it, the money you make, how you take, what the audience can be, and it depends on you, the individual. And we should take cognizance of that fact. Send the according to me and the finances here, whether on your that's his problem. And no, what the better one change. Then you talk about the system, and that's where Uncle Bessa wanted to go. Now, industry near woman, their avenues are for musicians. No, one, especially in those days, not a album sales. Say obey your traditional album, I would be called market a better. Two, a concert. Those say Uncle Bessa more time no before no more tours. A much more friends in cities near hinterlands no more bottles. This is another way of Munyeska. And now over your generation more endorsement deals and so I'll be more.
I think that we won't talk about your generation.
Okay, and your mom dear no, it was had to do with more of album sales no, and then you kind of saying tours no more kono and the royalties. Now, mom generation no more yet tours na pa. Uncle Bessa can confirm because even when I was a kid, I used to see the and then produce the match the days going on tour and all those stuff. They made money. And almost one more time, not a very critical element in the music industry, distribution. When you go to Cantamount, the people were actually buying the CDs and buying the records. Okay. Compare one more time to this time, somebody can argue, say, one more time, was better. Because physical albums, we were buying it. Radio stations, they were actually going on tours. So, as far as me and you're concerned, they made money. Okay. So, if any artist from that generation echo through then no problem. And I said, no, maybe I went to me and checking the finances here. However, when it comes to the royalties, our generation, so I didn't know how the royalties were. Royalties in the born more radio, so you're born more parties, you're born more Sika collection society in Belgium, na the wood amount. Meaning how a course so because I so cost Ghana there be no more managers idea. But this time around, I say. So for me, I am if old generation person be a complainer. I am na kakra.
Sorry,
okay,
cool. Sorry, Arnold. I think point of correction.
Okay.
Some painful year can answer me. I was up by another generation.
Okay.
You won't painful part before CK man. Okay. Kunum and Sunny a CK man.
Okay.
I send if we are a big grants and a papa Jansen and Joacanum. Right. Most of them did not rights, no. They don't own the rights to their songs. Right owners, no. I started from young friend say, Ebi mutu woman smart in cancer. Young friend nimpo or yet only the rights to their own any copy one. I own all the rights to my music.
Okay.
Yeah, George Daku time.
Okay.
On when they started, owning the rights, India, we get the royalties. But paying for no one yansa. Nimpa or sponsor studio, Nancy Bonson, they own the rights until we near them Sikana. Most of the money was from hand to mouth. Okay. And we pra and then want to mean we make it sikabio.
Okay.
That kind of thing. But as I said, musician ankasa a show musician be a show piano only scat from half of your income. Lifetime income if you were royalties.
Yes, that's true.
But
on when you them,
painful since that time no so no. No, ye tone and yum.
Yes,
na tuaka.
Ye tone.
Like oyanyoma ye tuaka.
No,
ye tone cassette.
No, cassettes time no. I will cassettes time no. I mean, if you record, no, so final.
Okay, but so how were they making money? If you are saying
yes, they were making money. The you turn CDs, you turn cassettes na those time na. Your friend say me na me recorded Bulldog. Bulldog dey on ba e hano.
The record
why you na mami. And na me ma to instrument ama no. and maybe a messy fiaman. Na royalties kasina urban mpanyimfo wenye bi.
Yeah, but Uncle Bessa, I think so yeah.
Hey, na mo di show. Munya wote.
Enwa mi ache.
Aha, Uncle Bessa. Uka onyin ye nana onyina mu no omu anya sika. Now, say omu otiba form kakra no a.
Yeah. They are still struggling.
As omu achi no a.
Yeah.
Uncle Bessa, baby struggle.
Yes.
Na that time no. Since that time, one more time they near ton album.
Yes.
Like you're saying, you have rights to your music. Into your five one more time or crown. That time, a dear about to say, Uncle Abi Money, almost they have their rights. They own the right to their music. Say only right to their was who ton jiska.
Me can be true. Say we are recordings. No we are. Young friend say why you tell cow area. Still you have a share in the royalties. Because royalties in there near cost till you die. But won't you mean I say we recordings we are a man 500 is and 1,000 citizens. Asa no, it doesn't work like that. Then import show so. Nansenya Nagamo will deal with the direct artist, you know, today. But Nimpa or finance has he owns the right. Nimpenyim fono when you want uncle contract. Your friends I mean my record Bulldog those days meaning ponko contract. It is over one name here bibia or here bibia no abam no amani bi. This is exactly what happened in that generation. Or you're different from there where I you know, I go studio, I can or you're right. I register with Gamro, I register with PRS, I register with Empress streaming AD, and they will seek about what direct.
All right, Buddha.
But I respect what he's saying here, but I think say, and the blame Nubema omubi. Because say Nkofobi started answer here ba. They be amika say on life a baton. Me papa one jashi amamia a bad thing. Say me meja bibi amame ba. You know, yeah, so or bibi mamia, I can build on it. Now me so mama me ban my catches on build on it. My point here is, so see the ones before your time didn't make money. I want to disagree with you because you say I want to create a scenario. Let's say I have a tune in my head. Dana say, down. I mean, I come to you. You are the executive producer. I'm sure when we, yeah, me record. I mean, the 2 hours. You better. And I say, okay, in any day, no, I go studio. No, what my top instruments are now. No, my top fee amount. That is money, please. Maybe don't let us go into don't let us go into royalties. Into you're singing an a cappella alone. Once I pick money as an executive producer and put you on the vinyl, you say talk instruments, musicians, no. It is for you to sing more. Then I buy a house for you. It's for you to be comfortable. What you say? Good. Bia you show minya kakra na uswenya kakra ni eko. So it's been like that from beginning till now. Now the only thing that is changing here, they say, or even after that generation, your generation, the generation after you know, bad because I know for a fact, said those times, now your papa despite. Yet it is say, uko somebody like a Bravo at the point, no studio or any album, only a big band, only a top album ni dada. So the executive producer, because then our cars, so one say you already say executive producers and now conform how much see in conform and yes sir a trade nti before no more butter more about to no matter instruments matter fee because eventually even if I gave you money those are the things you are going to buy to continue your trade and be comfortable. I think it's been like that, and when I say you blame me, I don't know at which point me can't say when I hear because
asem no aye kan yen kata bibia so ye kan asem wa be boy
who say
because we are looking forward, we are looking at the future of
who say Ghana, sorry to digress a little bit and come back. Ghana and Kasa, we didn't get to a point, we didn't start right. Because
we didn't start right.
Good. Mpacho Nkrumah ya de palma or vision say me jikro na metumi aye 1 or 2 but who say maybe I can only sit here and say this or assume maybe daddy be correcting me. Now, enye bibia no or the two ho so be uko baby to say South Africa, they've suffered a lot. They've suffered a lot, but I'm telling you, the system there is just like what is in Europe.
Yeah.
Because royalties, bibia san crofo no mustati music no was hard into ye BBS ho. But at the time, nkuma G when ebia na dream wa kosombo, na dream wa road, na dream wa way. One yes, our systems. This is where we have a problem. Yeah. So problem now start here.
Okay, now it looks like I'm common. You try for music, no kwa. You year home film when you until you've been there since.
Yeah.
And you know more. Until a more time no you feel free home. Na sign na mo dwuma is it here. Na mo ko Emma, mo ko perform na mo active we are in movies no. Yeah, mo dan ye jam kwan sen.
Those days won say wo se wo kwa se wo ko fia e be ma wo transport because producer ne be ka kire say o mayenye ye mi wie na ye ton a na metua mo nyina like besaka no na there was no contract say we got sign new contract say me need besa sign contract because ono no a producer of the movie ain't ana say okay e wo paper so say kaneba obema me say that time no so no most of us no na you just act for fun because we feel say those days so it was only GTV. It would would say wo ba TV so enti eno de obetua o ko wontua o ko wo de emfa wo ho because those days no so there were no telenovelas mpo a wo can say my share some movie we enti e denti me person no this one there it is only GTV enti eno ani say so we those days Osofo Dazini, those things, no. They didn't get a fathom until a champon by. You know, man, if ye oboma, obia fee, ewo dansuma. Obia mawamushi. Well, some of them died without even enjoying those houses that a champon gave them, like Odokwachi. He had an accident and died. Wow. One enjoyed. Into those days, they would pose a TV so. Into producer no so no say yenya a very smart producer. Say kakra obenya no dream ho. Eno we are sabi or the cosini dine. Ina wo artist no woninam.
So now, in situations as you know, many of our old actors and actors are in a situation of muhia mo asese. And I ask Ebio to all of us.
But I actually somehow don't agree, say, those times, no, it was their fault. No. Oh, say, what who call Joma? Obi tombanchi. We won't say, Baku, esi dai watoka, why you say? So you just think, say, it's a way na onuwa on yashi, you know. Adena onu but yeto obia dio but near onu on see dina beto car no don't forget say probably no so no hand to mouth e bia woma be 5 bi wo ho enu an no de hwe won enu an no de tontade don't say efie niama no eya ye ndwen ho say kitten no it you spend money near onu esi dina ade no probably he or she is getting some funds from somewhere. Okay. Or the support.
But at the end of the day, this is the work I choose to say.
Exactly.
Intino sawoye juma we na unim say. This is what I'm depending on for the rest of my life. Now for say yentua. Why do you go ahead and do it?
And no me can say those days you don't even think about it too. One say if you are young, no. Wo ye bibia wo ye bibia wadwen ani say me eye wo de because you never thought say china menyi say na beba what I say anything na de bia make us say I don't want us blaming them because se wo be ye bibia amobi and you start thinking say no the sika ye den, you will never do it. Because who will feel say me bre say no me so me what say medwuma mu adan na say me di me sika hwe. What I say, you will never do it.
Yeah.
But she so say probably the person didn't get the structures to stand on his or her feet.
But who said the BIA no kwa na ya mobo? I say entertainers and kwa.
That is exactly.
Remember say so be so law and our court doctor and our Tom Meko and no all year for. Do you think your platform na one tina? Engineer near barbershop for
me. The one structure says see lawyer says one structure is in place. I agree with Budo. As I told the way a long time ago. No. The Finnegamra starts.
Do you know how they see us, Mpacho? Sorry to cut you. You see, Oka history now, that same mindset is still lingering around.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Very few artists have stood up and said, "I will not let you take me for granted."
Yeah.
And then we cast those people as bad people, because I know na mention say, "Who fear? Who on my fall?" Before Bakube did so Obia did. And that's what I'm saying, say the people who took over the reins of affairs, they didn't understand what they were taking at the time. So they thought, say, health, I can tell you honestly, health, without music and especially, no, let me say entertainment, we ube yare. You know, because unya sikanya nina then out there. You go for so they didn't take a lot of things serious, so they felt education, health, so entertainment in there. Up until now, so me, so obi bema obi bibia, Ghana owes these people. They should pay them. Any president that comes to sit on.
Exactly.
Until they are do 50 people.
Wow. Until you
almost 50 million Ghana cedis.
You know them, right?
I know them.
In situations say they need us.
Listen, one person that say me kana sempa Williado Akbache.
Yeah.
It is so pathetic because this man waye juma commission on culture. He has acted. He was actually the pillar for concert party.
Wow.
Yedinako Cape Coast wako ho, and if Sawoko ho says he started the art center over there. I mean, this man, I don't know what to say about this man, but why be ama the creative arts?
Yes.
I remember me. I always say me bibia means because that is the truth. Me kai say when a time nino started yena yedi bab social media na there. In a call Ministry of Tourism. In first, no call ye mankobi. In a see director nesi Mcbrown. My sister, we went there. The director knows himself. When I think 2015. Ye call ye no go and sit there. This is the man who has actually worked for Ministry of Tourism. The director no. The director then.
Wow. Okay.
Because I was with them. This is not a lie. This is what happened that day. And I felt so sorry for myself as a creative arts person. Because you, the director over there, without me, you are not a director. You are there to serve me. I'm not a creative arts person to serve you. You are supposed to serve me.
Until to mention a few, say, you say, Uncle Adope.
Yes, and you know, you see, it's a say no. You were, I gave the names actually. You were, say actually, Auntie Grace or Grace Naughty or say you were Grace Omabo, you were Emmanuel Lama, you were
Harry
Lord wo ye wo
Mr. Chumesi
Kweku Chumesi ewo Kumasi
King Brenya
Mr. Brenya
yeah
omu nyina wo ho ye wo a lot of them Wahu say yenhwe wo. This is the creative arts. When you go to Hollywood, for instance, oh baby asankrofo yi omo nyina ewo ho. So even if you need them, you go for them to use them. Even in their wheelchairs. So why is it not happening? What is different in Ghana?
So Arnold, what is different in Ghana?
First of all, Bulldog make submission there. I slightly disagree with him. Before I come to where the anti-Leonora come, or say we got the winning wrong from the start, which is not true. I mean, Kwame Nkrumah yedibia. Virtually, meaning president are not on or pay arts in Kwame Nkrumah. I mean, we've been told, say, even during his time, so to Kwanya or the drama troops, Edinichi, Etukwany, or the Omotonyum, Edinichi, Etukwany. So this is a president I know only exactly what he was doing for the arts. So it was not just about health, roads. He really, at the concentration, so at art and so. Until you know, I can also a champion. It's Sidama.
Yeah.
I mean, if a president or a head of state and respected arts, and that's what requires arts now, also sit down and actors. So let's clear that notion. Say, yeah, buying over the period, no, did not care about the art. You see, the only reason why young entertainers, we are always all over the place in the air because your radio, CEO, TV, so. But mind you, there are lots of professionals almost more bread. There are carpenters almost more bread. There are bankers. If we talk about lawyers are also suffering. We are only loud because we are entertainers, and so issues we easily need to me about become a man for you understand? But we are no different from the other professionals. I'm not saying this to disrespect our legend, but of course we should mind the way we go about this as if say we're entertainment industry, we are special, we are not special. You understand?
No. Why the reason? Why the reason? No. What I'm saying is, what I'm Pacho, I've also heard the fact that Nkrumah take people along. I still knew that, and I said what I said. I said, a champion, so yeah, a Juma, or Sisifi. I have always said, if the structures are right, you see, creative people, we are not beggars, so that's why we are called creative people. We can create anything.
Totally agree.
Yes, to make money.
Totally agree.
Good. So if Nkrumah will take drummers to USA and go and solicit a loan and come and build a light for us, and he didn't, all corner, one could share art, say, okay, what are you doing in the arts now? What structures? And now one puts that structures together. I'm sorry, he didn't do anything, because what he carried them along for a pump and pageantry, and that's what people are doing. Oh, okay, yeah, show and a concert for Mumbai concert. That's what he did. Trust me, because this is somebody who had a lot of vision. I can see around Ghana, I'm saying he neglected the art. I'm telling you, because there are no structures. If there was, we won't end up here.
Bulldog in Bibia. Kwame Nkrumah set. There was only one radio station, GBC. Kwame Nkrumah setting up. From what I know, they used to log music. They used to pay royalties.
Tell him.
And this is in the history. What we didn't know, we didn't do in going forward is that the American Obito Kamoa on to petrol more. How do you make money too? That is why you want them structures today. CMOs, one of GG royalties.
So CMOs, remember, the time no more in fact.
Relax. What they didn't do is that. So I'm a member of a sister Gamo, which PRS. Yeah, she said BPR. So we are crying by a ranger. Who join it? Yeah, GG royalties more. Meeting this song composed by Arnold, arranged by Simons. Yeah, we didn't put those structures in place. Actors are the same thing. Actors where was he addressed? As we sit down, we're now working on minimum wage for musicians. This should have been done long time ago.
Yes. So Arnold, Bulldog, whose responsibility to take care of?
Because we're
why responsibility?
You see, sometimes I say blaming more so actors and actresses, and more industry players. Because for example, they are now talking about actors. They are old actors from Abuja, they still receive royalties. Or more than a friendly residuals. and no wo hane send you check e bia wo show bia in 1960 1970 say reruns they send you check and oil because actors now no back together and no more fighting for more rights.
Yes,
Ghana has said mo united.
Oh,
Mo united to say okay yes so your talent and the aboama production we run. How do we go about it to receive your idea? You don't do it. When coming together is a problem. Meanwhile, when you go outside, it's the same actors who are fighting for their rights. It's one, someone taking the initiative. Ghana Actors Guild, confusion. Yes, more courts. Yes, more say. You don't know what you're about. And some moment taking initiative. Nobody will help.
5 pack.
Oh, music and put they say war structure.
Oh, send your acting president. Also, I didn't shame me.
No, so seriously, when I say take initiative. Moment taking initiative now, who should fill the system for you? Otherwise, you guys will continue begging. And people are tired of you guys. The continuous begging, we are tired of it.
And you know they are still making a mistake. A CMO like Gamro. Listen, Gamro is there to collect money for usage, usage of music. Because they don't log properly, In Crawford, you use your music, and I just scan more. You know, so the thing is still continuing. Maybe I'll say we didn't allow Nkrumah to finish because he was actually overthrown. Yeah. It's like maybe you wake up. I have a family, so I wake up in the morning. I feel that my wife wants to do her hair. I say, forget it. The kids they for pay school fees, and then they won't hear me. You know, so it be all starting, or starting free baby. Now beba be do a man kwai. So I'm saying, if we don't sit down, there has to be a revolution. If we don't sit down and say, and me, I'm saying, these people who are suffering today, they were just captured. Omundu 50. So Ghana,
50.
Okay. Somewhere 100 cry 100 million Ghana cedis. We owe them. I'm telling you, they've done. There's this man. Hey, Jordan Amate. My name so how God. No go funny crying. Hey, Charlie, the man forget nobody. And the last time I saw him
that
was.
Money can still go to his family.
Thank you. Charlie, it's sad.
And you are talking about Jordan Amate. What about Willie Abe Okai?
You see,
William Abe Okai.
Charlie, it's sad.
His wife keeps saying, so enti obia mesra mimpo because my husband Willie Abe so Okai no. Abe Okai.
My name is wait. I was a costume person. Ofan how much chombo? Ni yajame.
Thank you.
No.
In Kumasi.
Wait. Oh, funny. No time I mean the costume. Your miracle film set no. About tomorrow morning, afternoon. No fun. Jamie. The next morning. Ni yajame. Now say what I say. Yara was some. Na me wo. I was then. I was. Na me you can't say costume.
Yeah, costume.
Then I me share wardrobe so. Mr. Niba around 2. And I juma to much about 1. Tiebe drew an opano. Me who said, hotel or home in Tentem. And that was the only day I any car or location. And by the time I car by, I then call another DBC SCAV. Nina Koda. Let's look at the structures of our work now. It will be a pain for a no more jumano. Aside respect, until you come, we will say, Omuba, na ya momu kaska, no more. You also say, Uncle Ado.
Yeah.
Why Juma baby?
Yes.
Oko takra de oko see where. Obi baby say, young babak to. A Juma ye say him say in Tiaka. And I DH. I didn't know Gusua dear Juma. Yen Tiakachi. Na yada su DH.
Well, Nana, I know that me can say, Obiani the wear offer nejuma na enuchumo offer nejuma sefa because one say obi wo ho a obeka say adwuma yi a me de me because me wo passion ema adwuma no me de meye sike nim kra ye kan ye mpo ye wi efi Kofi Middleton mens ema like him also what I say enti who say nipa bebre wo ho a wo bebisa say na wo adwuma ye ntua wo ka nso de bia nso wo di akire but bia you have the passion for it bia wo nana ma say bia nipa ye wo mobo wo ho nti obi bebisa say nana ma wo nso adenta na de bia wo boa nkrofo a omumboa obi just because you love to do it that is you which I say nti adwuma ne de was said there obia efanuma obi nso wo ho a ono de obemu for ska na se wo hu say obi bemu most people are omo de enye passion na omo de bemu a this one there wo say obia eka say wo no wodi wo hu ahye wodi wo hu hye adwumanimu wo you loved it ina wunim ni awu pe wu hwehwe wo ho ewo mu nso obi nso wo ho a ono de fame no keke na ope enye sika na enti na obaaye
nti are we saying say
no that is why say we call Nigeria say a we won say obia ye starting no kran kitin say or atia say wa kohoda ye de we go school nso so you learn we be sua say oh adwuma ya me ye say me di me hu shem na enti say no say unim say Nigeria obi a oye work on rope wa to ni dan wa to ni car but Ghana ebi ni hasa
because say
because I mean workshops omo workshops omo say seminars enti ye kire won ye di be hye wa adwe mo say enye acting no nko na wo be fo pedwuma bi ye enti omo nya no omo they are moving but no wa hwe nya mo wankasa me hu okra wo say to na me buefu that is what is going on. And if nobody can hold me because obi hu nnia wo set to kra ni buefu because she doesn't know why you see onu ti ho.
Okay, Uncle Bessa.
Yes,
I have a special question for only another Uncle Bessa show. Until you the passion and kwa ejuma. Your future. Ya ndwini your future.
Yeah, ndwini.
Yeah, you need a future and you are say per se popular. And until no say do you agree say terms about say share me and Sanama?
Yeah.
I quite plea to Ghanaian. Say also share me and Sanama. Why not share one Sanama?
States me pacho we dear me so my bim kakra. Enti na me can say the beauty say women in the arts. Our main objective was set up a welfare fund for all artists, all the creative arts. If you are under the creative arts, set up a welfare fund. Into welfare fund, no, you can say the younger ones, no. Even say if every month obi to 10 cedis. At the time we are no. Ye betumi afi bi wo welfare fund no na ye dia support you sa dream no me di buy and I'm sure say nanama you know a welfare fund I said it everywhere say ye welfare fund say de be ya e betumi support ye mpanyimfo no wo obi ka kire me say na mpanyimfo no on doesn't she have a family
but Obi so say a responsibility nipa no entertain you into us or no
no I don't buy I don't subscribe to that school of thought me say now can plea na ekoso no the plea should be to Ghana so say yenina ye ka Ghana ho there I'm saying say the state Ghana because mpacho who say corona ba who say new my basakakra who say president no be cancel Obema stimulus package. Who say all Kasano cry one boy ending. Uti ending on.
Yeah, but he met the arts forum.
Yeah, he met the arts.
He met the arts forum and it came up.
Okay. So
it came up. That discussion came up.
Good, but he didn't mention in the national address one car. My point is, you should see the disregard, and you know, not as a person or this present administration. I yes, sad. So I'm saying, say, there's a bank with this investment or more.
Is it a local bank?
No. The usual.
Okay. As you gather your thoughts, no.
Yeah. You go on.
Now, when you say Anthony, no, I can be about warfare. Say a semi-city warfare fund. Now, my name say contribution. More customer who na contribute.
Yeah.
You see, where the problem lies with this suggestion, which is a brilliant suggestion. This. Here we are also complaining about the fact that more customer you are not getting paid from a Jumana Moya. So, Skaben na mobi ya Sasha's our contribution, it's our fund. You what I say? What I think the state should do no is this. State no aim to me more creative arts pusika. Because state is not only looking after creative arts for
exactly.
There are lots of professionals in the country who be exactly. Like I keep saying, the only reason why they're loud is because of we have radio, we have TV, and we are very loud.
We have the platform.
What the state can do is for us, except all these structures in total. That's all he has to do. That's all. Marketing winning a week. Or sorting it out. The distribution links in a week. No, sorting it out. See your production and a week. ABA say producers no extra materials for ABA, but to say no.
With that, they make time suggestion. It's not for us. Me, I've consistently said, and I've written on Facebook way before even Muhammad's time. So structures have to work. They make us say more muskani in conform to me and even them. Who's a nipakra umanisika obeseno. So I think they should put it in a fund. Ghana Bank of Ghana has a fund. It's that normal.
Create a fund for them.
No, normal fund. Yeah. So every month they go there and take something small until they leave. Oh, because and yes, sir. You see, these are ambassadors. These are ambassadors. They are the face of Ghana. So Uja Musa, and if you're asking an individual to also take care of them, no, it will be too much responsibility on that individual. So the government say, why do I keep forgetting this thing? There's this investment that you every 3 months, Charlie. That investment.
I need to know.
On Ghana. Sure. Why am I forgetting this? The investment you go get every 3 months or something.
What kind of treasury bills?
Treasury bills. You understand? So they should do something for them, like a huge pack. Now government they are shareholder. It's dividends, then it go share for them, keke. Then you get to keep your money at the end of the day. But uka say, maybe I am papa despite, and I am papa the people who have money and I can to me they can't put that responsibility on themselves. They also have a year or more year. So for the old Disney day, why did a champion realize said there's a need to house them? There's a need to take care of them because they were helpless. And now, we can get there. I'm telling you, you are saying wow. We can get there.
Yeah, Actors Guild. Musical president, NTA. The PI, it's not the kind of same thing. Let's go to the government, let's go to the government. Now, yes, so like we said, you're united.
Yes. Big problem.
And how do we go to the government to solve this issue? Because preko na catcher no one say, no can say wo ba. Yet I can't say me na can ya come my own so be. Into no say as president musical and musicians be brain painful be brave well when hear say unko to me what is the way forward to saply way to the government?
Well, I mean, me feel that Sisia baby ayedu a very critical moment ne ya nhwe ne history or repeat itself on ye one Leo can something about welfare music aged musicians welfare fund was setting up for musicians in pain funyina Ubia me kai why operations be for musicians. Musicians be no which is serious as they go to Amwef. Even COVID-19 obey why small distribution for some of them. They're going to do their second half. You know, they're looking after them, but it's not enough. Or they in system bia Oma enyama oye correct. For example, actors in there actor juma. The system is there. Your pay comes to you the way it should. What set them structure no? Musician, a recorder, the system is there. If we are in him, what royalties, mosiba, you know, financial advisors. We have to set it up. This is the time. Nanano will grow up and they will all face the same thing. And we are talking about unity.
Yeah.
True. Everybody thinks they are right. No. This is the time I'm even trying to get the young musicians together for them to see that Charlie, their course, you know, it wasn't the right thing. We have to come together, seize the moment, make sure the older people get the small royalties, correct one, monetized one, logged music. I'm a say a volume 600. We see Kenny. Even and people will live happily. To me, I'm bet together, and yes, I do. We are.
And when are we coming together?
No,
Because
and also remember. So we should look at the structures. Yes.
No,
we will never come together.
What happened is some people, some minds be that think alike, can come together and salvage this.
Thank you.
You see, me, I like to look at we as a people. When obia wo baby ofi ni upbringing, sena yetete no. Nti ebia Monze a man can BBC say ebi obi hwe yes sister what TV so e wo movie boom or no yes or no dream say why her not me
Exactly.
One sa thought no eh upbringing me mami or titi me say what you don't have you don't need unidia on sabeka into enkohwe obi di mu. So I'm saying it's the mindset. So maybe me Range Rover. Who the apotroka ne bakra me maybe I see what come out. Say na nkofo to share on kra me mpe. So mpacho, we should stop talking about togetherness. This is the same mistake. Sorry to say, this is the same mistake in Kumaye and Omutu no. Mpacho, who kind Bible now? In Kofobi no mu ye Tower of Babel. Nyankopo cry on pay togetherness or sisa o margin. Into the yenye structures no into ukofa udie na unya usika kofi ekodi. Because say ochina you see all ask people me makasa I want us to match. Makasa obi antie o. Into da ben na ombeti.
But togetherness na it we are building.
I don't know the whole. Maybe at
the constitution no. I'm not sure saying the framers of the constitution no. Omutina si no mu ye ka say Ghana nyina betina se ne ye go na ni constitution.
Good of Inima. In that structure order that.
Only the good conversation you are building no come now we doing you go.
Oh no.
Seriously, because okay other places omo take initiative and social structures no are in place no actors and players na kasa and no back together to form a guild, to form a union, to form this to actually push. So if we are here omo preach it together and say it's important say be united and you are here telling us say
I'm just saying the reality on the ground. I'm not saying nobody should not come.
No,
that is not the reality.
You see, what I think is that me feel say like here Kano, the unity no is the most important because come on say you mean cause yanko flat house say say me the letter call. Say me the letter call.
As an individual.
It's an individual. But if we come together, trust me, the individual approach yabetu egu. But in a group no omube sharing. But say no in Ghana no me can't say would any new because it is true.
Oh no,
I'm building it on something.
Okay, building something.
One say niente America say me can say wo de na nye no. Say me the letter kwa. Nana ma be fa me che no so the letter be ko. Say o we men fi no. Won so no.
Exactly.
And odun so be ko. Oh, nana ma any leo and fi omo.
And no government will mind you.
I'm telling you. That is exactly what is happening.
And that's what I'm saying. Say the togetherness no be yedin. So I'm saying
no.
Woman no work.
Enye den. The enti America say enye den no. Bu say wuti ha. Anoti ha. Besati ha. Nana mati ha. We can come together and say we are pushing this. Nana ma obi a onu so mokoni lehu domonana ma najiami ona lehu ka ekwe na ma ona ni ho aye ni din onu so be ka say okay let me join obi so a ho hwe ano do say oh let me join obi a odi me join oh okay and say santilio ka ho and ma me so me obi we hwe bulldog de bia o see when and ma me joining you will be surprised say gradually we will build it up.
Yeah.
We are not totally down. We can do it.
I think we only come together when we want to spoil something. But to do the right thing, I'm catching.
This is your observation.
We are pleading to come together.
Yeah, no, but Nana, Asama yer Kenya no. You can invent any new philo.
No.
Is the whole in group bebre we use Echo Ivory Coast Ukraine, they are better off. They're using it.
Yes.
Benin, Nigeria. Nigeria, I know how they started, but the government will have to play a role. It's a reggae music because of West Indies. The government played a role. Nigeria, Fusisia music, the government played a role.
So Ministry of Arts and Tourism, I said now.
Oh yes, as I said, they have to make sure the structure. They are also losing money. Someone said, "Day ye managina, my musicians say yeska, actors say yeska. You between more tax than they are collecting."
Wow.
But almost said a dear Nancy, I almost said it.
Okay.
Near the promoting and culture.
Okay, Uncle Bessa. Penyinika say we are nefi say it's for and one. Uncle Bessa wakasa. Major our same so near the commercial break. Okay. As we are preaching for unity to come together to build our own future, no. We also pleading to the government as Uncle Bessa is saying. Now, I also me so yasene. No fine frustro. Yeah, the best see and I try one by for. Na Mekao say Raoul's Pharmacy and the Gusua was so I say I mean it's the United Showbiz Empress Raoul's Pharmacy ne Numa Obon the Rono dear what UTV the United Showbiz so pie Hi Lady Virgin Wash I am and we hear say yina ye bepebi e de ato ye baby na dane den nyina ye yisu amaho nti mo man twan ho ye ba sese a ye the United Showbiz ebeto aso teacher ko Josu beba ansa na yaje ye kasa twa wie ye kra ye do comment no so ebeba enko ba bia ye ba isi a
jai enye bema ni di okotie besie said ye da ye ka no ye se okitebo eno kiteko omu se di na so omu nse honam ensa ba ko a monsan nyina agiatum eni pokeke emu de ya tadwini akikadro ni akikabo media ye pokeke ntunu a enam minimu yo enya mpampam bia wo wanu se ne so se anto ma mofra wonya mfie du ngotwe sa so na oba o ma ne banufo ene apemfo enso enka ho pene dudu otu ahwehwe o kira kwan e wo Accra abato a community 18 last year Sanso na won kraba tabako so Nungwa opposite Western Plus Hotel. Obetumi afro ahomatro fo eso 0244157701 ana 020386561 ana say 0302940293 Pokeke emuode Pokeke uwosome.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Pokeke
Besi sabre o mai obesi mati semia obi jimikunu ede en wo wa mini bie front and answer back
Buhia High Lady Virgin Herbal Intimate Wash.
High Lady Virgin Eye herbal formula stronko a obadi siesie ne ho asabi eyinka body bia titi wagu unserie. E cleanse vaginal discharge bia na sabi wahimfie wakekau or dryness any yeast infection dia esia no prekope. High Lady Virgin e shanada kemwa asawa shaho fine ebi wo herbal intervention store Madina Market opposite Madina Police Station Afeyu Okanshi Drug Lane Atufon Ferrawoods Production was 0248 707270 and 0543 888 336.
Irua mitimere nche and friend bio
High Lady Virgin Obebia. Yo, abusa for me mama kwaba senkonkra. United Showbiz a higher day. Me da se sa ugusua wo ti wadwamu na wo enjoy magazine mame ene ne nuamu a ehia. Munim se ye base no a tension no build up I say slow it down. Enu nti edru fa teacher kwadwo ede ne nsem a wakunchie egu krata so. The social media chinchin no. De okohu wo ode ba be kire. Nti teacher kwadwo Pia.
That's it.
My classroom, Mammy Kai will say it is proudly sponsored by Pocket. Should be no further defy on my name only 18 years and above there. Any dear council, put there any this way.
Inti Maba say any dear Namkita Menema. Timi biemu sana na nsema mekunche o social media trendy wunhu ye no eno na teacher koju mede bro na na ohwa me hanom a menya ken nti mede belt na bai obi za say teacher na belt ye si edru classroom say ni dia woson kora a wusa sa na tie nti misbehave kitwe bi na ne eda wechi na me no dia kasa sa na tie ne nso ma oyemu nhyehyw na answer na kora na me hye me ne ma ase no me wo me register wa ha nti me maake me pa chow eni de kwan so witi within ana wage so ama me why but I say bulldog
yes sir
present
sir
me live rough Miss Backman
present sir
mama nyame shira wati I'm not asama
boss
present but I say what be school uncle Bessa Simon
present sir
daddy nyame won shira amen I didn't why me there ododo nti me wie dia na ne menko masemedi kan na na masemedi kan no
me dem mama school
Empress wo ye principal me dem mama ke so be say we jana do position be
dem mi nyai
na asenya me nyoke se da me pa cho mama ke register wie dia ene menko masemedi kan so masemedi kan no e ya waresem e ye wedding Nanka me say nka afi we me nka wedding bia because Kensi 2020 still undefeated because nka me nka wedding bia. Na wedding we no nsem because na we say me ka. Why wedding na trendy ye nuaba Zandi. Me pa che ye Zandi wedding pictures. Nice one there. Oni ni nuaba ma Kaninja. Mo amunim Kaninja no sports sanity. Ti oni ye nuaba ma Kaninja e na aka omutirabom se ayefukunu ene ayefo yere. Now we better say okay, oma ware edi ebiom. Aware no de enka ye nyina ye nim aware a ne sai we say nka ye bu ye ne guso ne yeko because still can see 2020. Na ensem because so ye ni aba ne wie no ye video bi. Na sa video na pese ahwefo ne etiefo nyina etie mu nsem ni ye ne hwa de o shedi nkofo bi. Me ba cho ma ye video ne hwa de.
Proud message. Most of them flash to me, and it's more respect to you. They be able to one number one this me. You catch them say and they possibility. I bet you now who flat to me. Was flat to me. Hey, rap way. I am going to buy. Me a fancy. Mrs. Mensa.
Saturday, me ba cho say one thing sem ni ya, ye ni aba na sem no kan say. Mona mo sese mo flat tummy. Mona mo sese mo atoto waist trainer. E na de bia na mo register na mo kwa gym na mo fire flat na de bia mo body shame omo. E na mo de o ma ye kese na ode na fu kese no so ode akwaji aware. Ode tena ho. Na fa flat tummy ni yedede. Wo so de akwaji. Ntimi nkyira no foko. Nti ono de okoso aye ne kese sa. Nti so na so flat tummy dia well. Obi anhyew nti ye nua ba ne se na sem kakra wo kan no anyway yenkọ masema etosum yunu ene de etosum yunu mira ho mi ofie ena menya ne nti amanfo frem no se kwadwo boru social media na ko he de ekoso na me koya abrantie bi edie nia mo sem kasie me pacho asem ni mu oduma mintimi nkan na me hwe video no na obi antie de okan ye.
Corona is not killing Ghanaians and it will not kill any Ghanaian. Why? Because they be amunum soboro mi wa hibiscus. You're always drinking hibiscus flowers. That's all, bro. You what? Ginger baby amudi, garlic baby amudi. Corona be any attack him. Pepper baby amudi, mudiani amudi. Corona be any attack him. Say ye to grow. To grow na ye to then to grow. Why drink at say a pipeline? You show how we feel. Mubwa a 5G network. Then a 4. Back 4 say. And amudi shame. Me wa. So that is 5G network. And no ene kunkofo corona nko bia munjin kana for munjin me see muntisi krom mu amwoduro munkoje edo no nhye mu police ni buwa bonfi otuwetu adoje no na bunu na kuno because na kufado onim de oye obeso okuye nyina ye mani nyina bewu mumbie mu enim 5G no eno na kunkofo China eno na kunkofo America
Na de ma say we am sere so hu ogini hudi tu ma minim say azik newton na no dia anase minim so ye duro dia but twere ne say bua okwasea wo na gimisem ho na amana ehu ne ho se onyansafo na brante ne kan no nokre nyame anim social media na wo no wamfa ne ho ani ene police fu akotam ne setebre nwa sa brante ensem akan nyina wa evidence wo ba be kirem na me ba cho after say kire no mo mi enti asem bi okan ho ne hia me pa
Actually, because that is not even the video I was coming to do, but that is the acting part of it. What is on the net? The motive behind the video actually, because that is not even the video I was coming to do, but that is the acting part of it. What is on the net? So that was, I just tried to let them go off it like that is not the right way, but I have to do it in a funny way. That was my motive because I just want my channel to also blow. I pick all those informations so that after doing the first video, which is out right now, after doing it, then I'll now edit, just like how Teacher Kojo does this one.
Dear some crania, dear some fashion crania. They say, I see a match me because you're a student. Also, I know so any video said they may me na rade abrante me mpesa agrono me nyami video ni sa me ke come sem basa sa na bibia ni a wo de fa backdoor ni hia me e bia teacher me pa twa wakwada me so me pese me bibi sei e kwan be na be fa so aye no ba so ko gina so na fa phone na wonsema wo kan no nso na emu dudodo timika se we pese okun we wuhia police ni aboni kun no a menka so obi ankoku police ni biada mpacho srew wonsema no kan ya kan yi but anyway also person ye funny na wo trend a wo dey share me back door mi so mi wo kwan me fa so abo nti mi sre mo we ye futusem ema mo a mo hwe yi nyina mo a ene social media abafo na phone nso abu na wo fa ya na wo keka de ye wo de no mi sre wo eya mo mi nya abotre wo saa na ye be mo why e bia na wo dey trend wo dey judin ba wo nim ba bi ye de wo be fa ena abranti okohia ne de you so hu and afi why you good boy mate intimi student we ya shame back door me so kwa me do be fa so me da say masema etwa to eh brother sase me kura dem ho adwume na da ben kura ya na me say da inti esu betwa ananse ye betena ho saa akosi 2021 already 2020 ya na nsem na masema to so eno baroni ye nuaba medical and assistant fia say me say beef na be a new chapter in the say sister fia kwotena bench and a rap mukin looker medical na aba park na e de na asibio say ye wo honom and a medical de beto wo say obe releasing the track bi wato edin ne ye nonsense o de beto wo say nonsense ye nua be ma medical ne picture no poof swag ah say your friend no Mr. Frempong sanity na o de ba ye no and also obe releasing the track your friend nonsense sister eno baroni a wo hu ne picture e wo TV no so no ono nso hu ya no ono nso koye ne nso de ba ne cover e no kire ne say ono nso title ye force them to play nonsense yes otumi wa hu oyu ka wa fo abeti say entokwa na sade akwa no aha say wo de picture we no kwa de save mama kakra nsa say entokwa na sade akwa no akoye entokwa twan ne say entokwa no nipa no betumi wunti o de be foforo sa usi wumfi ni sadie o de be taatao aha je say eno akwa da ne kontwa unim kontwa akokọ na ya na o minimum atutu no aha san kokọ no entokwa bia wo wiase gina o mo na de ba o ya ne den wo be kun je say eno akwa ye kontwa o si medical ye de onu de osini so enya de obeja no na ensem ne koso na ne nyina ye hwe say medical eme reply no na medical e ba Twitter ye hwe ade o de be to Twitter. But or say, don't ever think I will waste time recording a diss track to a female rapper, especially when the person looks like corpse. It's a dead thing. Oh my God. Medical small person cheni say, enya di obe say na daje a reply oba or ye kasahari. Impo obe reply a nenye oba be say a sebita fra che sebi mpre dia sa. Wa yes efunu. Na medical bese mbita say eno osefunu. Me pacho mami eno picture ba ko na yen hwa de minim se picture we na there be me picture we se eno okay good picture yi eno na medical hu your cancer asem na na ana o fact me pacho mo o fact na na nsisi so okay we em say we na medical hu ya was one reply efunu fine na se also free we efunu dia ho na sister eno enso fancy ye ntia se ana mo so go fa Mrs. Frempong so picture buy rade nyangopo enti ya Mrs. Frempong so picture ne fa nkompe eno die no good se ho na se funu Mrs. rade nyangopo yeah medical entokwa okoro o yire tibe ye di asem kra ni they say eno fans so say no wo se yen ye maame eno esefunu dia wo so yire picture nie enti yan nkompe ne hwe di osefunu me pacho mo amohwe no esefunu ana ye rade nyagofo e dia asem kra dia entokwa twa say mate na weyachi na eno ekoye ne cover art na ode beto honom na yenhwe cover art na ode baaye no ono no track na ode ba no o say force them to play nonsense me pacho we feature ni famienu ahu na azem na mobo o show mo e fly na down so na nipa mienu ana nipa mienso mo hoyi omo bie ni ho a wone medical ye fine nti me see eno ensesa din no force them to play nonsense no onye edin no title no enemies unite because akoye bibi say the enemy of my enemy is my friend and I say o my team up na me enwum ne ma out there na so me hwese de ade ne ko na anu be de pay yi eno feature strong man and sister Debbie nti medical ba bia obia medical so de o se kian ne ken de o mu be ye bia o mfi eno so se o boa entokwa no utwu muta wo beko nti ene medical nwum o release ye no ene wan disi obi okodisi akuapim polo eno disi DKB wan fa mahaba eno so boa oya medan a meji ama me ho enti ye hwe anim sister eno say da ben eno on drop sa track we enti ye nyina ye hwe anim force them to play nonsense ebe ye this track ana se obeso avi ye nyina se de ye besi bia teacher kwadwo me bo content na me wira social media message ni nyina sa abremo se me si ha no ma na me say kai wo biom say this segment was proudly sponsored by Pocket. Twitwabito so uni awati ase uni 18 de na make no drink responsibly na ne wati afa this way chocolate drink madam nyina ase empanifo mo beje so ama me se pia teacher ko yo why be wa be ka bi sakwa so opeso wa ti se teacher ko na nka umra school ni here baby odi ko find ko pass mama me me to say me nko beli me student ba ko na me student be ya ya the video send me ya hunu anwa ka adwe ti me send baby obi am sere na mane nya sa de ni bio
yo teacher piao ye da say ebusua baby edu no meko Facebook na wadaroma wasemu a wo so de bebo adwumadie no makenkan bi na ye de ahwa sana majempenfo kasa etwa to kra me ko Facebook se sia Mame Boatma say entertainers are known for humanizing and wasting their money. It's about time we start thinking about our future and save some money. Use our money wisely, actresses and musicians. Oh, Boatma. Ofa, or say okay, humanizing I say Momo side no.
I know quite.
And you know I say mu yusu musika no basa basa. Mam Boatma ofa you ano. Okay. Mam Boatma nyumre no we super o. O kan sempi o say what did they do with their money? The money they made when they were working. Didn't they save for the future? Boatma yes pi pay opinion ya no awie no ano. Asem akon say enye no kre. What did they do with their money?
Scanning and also.
And also,
oh, okay. Do fear now, if you won't inquire, na.
All right. And I Emmanuel Sechini Bulldog, and Yajon, Bulldog TA. Or say BD, that's a Bulldog. BD isn't making sense. And Kruma this, Nanado that. No country's presidents give money to creative art industry. No country in the world.
Oh, it's all not Ghana, it's meaning the Oshisha.
Okay. Okay. Say, read on how Hollywood was built.
Good. So, me can before say structures in here. So because ain't here no, that's why we need to sort those people. Yeah, what do we need money for? We need structures. But omwa, she say omu to me bo omu brano. Is the people omu na me so omu. And
okay. And then mama you are no precon. Samoni ama say hi nanama. The show is very good. Keep it up. We don't want to forget about the system. We should not forget that the system should work so that the artists or that it could help the artists and the artists also should help themselves.
Sure.
Niyama Samokan. Nicholas Okreko Nanama. My name is Nicholas. Tell my good friend Leonora that I'm watching her from USA with Ken and Helen. I never wish her for a tonka.
Ken and Helen are actor and actress. Nana King.
Okay, Kinino. And Quinino. Oh, okay. All right. Incredible Spirit. I see Mr. Bulldog is making a very good point. Music was really paying in the old days. And today, most of the artists is full of frown and occult. Oh, the women fan call. Who can send me an answer where you actually can? What do you need? Evidence to back it into any. I was saying the Facebook comments, no, ever see her, yeah. Now you have a back. And come on, I show my over 10 minutes to wrap this show. I know we probably might have a lot to say. Well, 10 minutes per. To say, you can hear a choir ever fast way to me a bois. ye papa mo a ye maame mo mo ahohia mu sabre e kwan me na no do fu se ye betumi
aga before me kwan no so na me say wo hwe phone so a nema bi bebre baze say nana ya brefo of Adom TV by resign inti I don't know say be a situation inti na ama wa resign and say I don't know but
and our situation
no say na say mo no trend so breaking news say wa resign for Adom TV then probably be now so point fingers say be a
ohun message no
situation no anything
oh na da me ofiti o nko anyi wonya adwuma bio so akọ adwuma sa how do you know say be a anope kroko adwuma na bibi
amafo na ebisa say the one way no banter no na ema bidi no doors it is a wa resign and ebia na mo suntia na resign that's what people are saying I'm just
but why dream was someone
okay okay it will be only more here we me say bisa
oh
so I resign here we feel say on
can't train me me no want train nana ya be mature woman like nana ya or trendy a what trendy na me a wodi me di me
kan we bisa say I'm so can say e bia wo situation nti na e bia amana for so
situation side me kobo no ha na obo
so oni no issue na munya o TV so nti e bia wo feel say
you bold kasa
oh unti na resign
me Debbie
me dream say Arnold nti because or your message we see nkrofo a omudono and nkrofo na omuso omundono no because the Arnold can e cry wo Peace FM cry be kan ho e bia e man resign
so you be on why na
Arnold wo dey say one cash you wo be kan wasem e na din na wo call ye wo say o mama wan ba ye no cry nyankopon nim say wo pese oba next week Arnold wo big one my woman I resign
and Arnold
okay so
now careful
they say you welfare for
there be address that no welfare for
I mean
no Arnold address
that
also wo banter no
me no be any banter
and then
I say me mama opinion on the matter
okay
and na me mama humble opinion on the matter
that was the word that you see humble so she was silly
you were very I think it's what I said the questions no be say anyway
good so me who use the word no silly that was that's not a humble word
no but the opinion was a humble one
the opinion
yes
okay uni bibi yes one who bibi sa fine we don't know why and we or a bit so cry na nya no correct
okay true
social media you don't believe everything you see there in the meantime no I dwene empayinfo me pese me hu ombobre e bia betumi aye na dia boa
first of all no I think say already na your unions your groupings be very omo in existence already because we betumi abo at this particular moment Budo can be about government and kebesakwa kind that's true but how do you get to that government to say me solicit for funds for these people individuals cannot go to the government and say we pay it must be say representation in a unified front here we are Actors Guild no is in disarray so for us to actually get help for these old guys no, we need a united front situation be across our Actors Guild we need to fix it now say election be say any painful be let's clear that out of the way and get the guild in place me who say so much for me screen Actors Guild and also it's fine yen who some way effective say yen who some way effective na groupings no air stronger then we should very difficult because we even solicit for funds it must come with a certain effectiveness and no name me please see I the sadia a bit hard with regards to the musicians I mean I will not speak for him he is leading the front he knows how to go about it about royalties and also no ensure that as a leader of musicians they can collaborate with Gamlo and modus operandi no model distribution and they should fix it once we do all this now I'm sure some old guys we'll be able to sort them out now you enjoy begging moving from one station to the other crying it doesn't make us look good at all intuition they insult us all the time and we send a message now this kind of thing humanize and yes we should be able to fix our problems and not take them outside and I'm sure so when we become united we'll be able to do it
wow that's it Arnold what's some can chat to anyone
we be address it
Obey address.
Me no.
You have other platforms. The middle platform. Man can't have. Oh, Nana, I mean, yes, I no crime. Sorry, but social media did we shouldn't believe it all. Until you, and now what about one painful be yeah. Our more here more. Yeah, woman here say a pay
because
yeah, try then a bit to me
bre because wouldn't say me sasra I me yes me bre oh inti near Arnold kan no let's my infrastructures nisi hoye well because trust me government will not be able to do anything say yankasa no yem boa yen ho
until no some way ya kasa o
exactly
be I call for unity
but me no
I call for
exactly I know na me can until everybody should forget about government na yen hwe say ye ba ko a say if we are able to come together at least let's put our anger aside because in any case no say wombe joining creative arts na wo fie kra how do you live wo fie kra say mo ye mienu na de bia mo ko a definitely your father likes one than another the other yeah. What I say because bia na wasem kra na ye basa but because we ni papenti tolerate you inti mumma yenye ba kuno what say identity na yen fa yen anger yen bibia what you have against anybody what you have against anybody anyway because ejuma na ye ba be ye wi a obi akọ fie
so we should come together
let's come together and let's force those structures no eno na Arnold kan no say yenye ba ko a to me infrastructures means you inti yenye na yenyina yemra together say oh we no ye betumi aye answer ye betumi aye because na one person dey bia ye hu me na me call when nana ma me sin je me mami kra me wi fi ni bi dabi kumasi Monique Bowe erama bedu me call kumasi ti say ma bodam I'm always with her. In as I say no impanyimfo na me bo omudino there was one musician na ono no hwe no besa be you know the guy money no me yo na mama say yo erama bidu ma say he ekpegbe no but he's a musician
yeah
the man calls me up till today they be offering me or say ma ye hu nye kra o but I don't even have the strength and the money anymore to do it
until you get that say you may want make a big contribution to me show you I mean sharp no cost one more by o ma onkwa na koswa amen painful so na ejina mu ma e bia I mean sharp Uncle Bessa yeah beko as a sitting president there you have a lot of responsibilities right now and ne wa beka nyina then na wo beka twato
mama kan there sisi akra no with the pandemic no why worse and see I would say the young woman panyimfo now sisi America say music ya launch an appeal to help the aged the sick and the vulnerable musicians nkofro ye hena doye nkakran say ha me why am it because I'm appealing to a be able to waboa so food stuff so oil sanitizer anything.
And how do the help get to you?
Oh, we have a number, which, if I'm permitted, I will put it on.
Oh, yes.
Na music as we share only one region. We look after all the 16 regions. It's whatever we get to know is going to go to all the 16 regions and paying for what year musician vulnerable not unsustain one kakra during this pandemic. Yeah, said the map appeal into we are naman bottle. Na at the same time so year kwahenyimu or what musicians must someone yen come together. Ibutum ya jimanes we ibutum ya chichenyama sisi agamo wa start they are working on mobile obolog music so that the royalties go to the right people at a 1,000 in 8 billion cities within we need to come together. I will need be in Kakra man worry but we should have this common ground as yeba Yerbeka ya jaza order obeyenzi ama hen na anuma worba no so wasumondo intimastra when you na we have any differences in tension no bend togetherness na bombra me yentum yenje emanency
na so kasa wo number bi so
yes
with the better janti no
nama no ye de bia muntum nchu nti wa mama
okay and meko boo so boo what's some ad be chat before uncle beba
all right okay nama no 0245 222 383
0245 222 383
wabi
0245 222 383 na no nkwa mu ba mu ni asem ana ye will be a dey brew
na but wo fry e betro kwan a wo betumi di aba abaya presentation nice wo ba so a ye be mabie hu say wo abaya musicians mpanyimfo na adoye
okay all right boo
before clarify video I see you might $300 me didn't go for car my friend is $300 don't check you because if you only amount of me just $300 because before no buses
but was how do be car coach and car who do be car
you might $300
who do be car
I know don't mind
coach and car yes but my appeal ni say wo share baby I started journey ni if you know nkofo bebre wo ho a baby omodu no mutumi nyehwe
yes
those are the people I am appealing say ye wo sika wo ho sika Ghana yeti sika so ye bre Ghana yeti sika so ye bre inti yempe sika ne kakra bi momu keke before omu beda ne omu chi ni ababa tina ha e kase o ye ni manka
tell say ye mu nipa no abra oti ase
this papa ne kan no bishop kan no
yes
inti mpamucho at least omu die let's look after them yen generation we die ye kan say structures ni ni ejuma eye ejuma we will be fine because the world is built on intelligence and creative people are intelligent. So say you put something intelligent out there and you don't get your intellectual property na dani asem nti yemu di yebe anodmu yebe hustle is to make sure say you will change the status quo before time ni bedu ba di omu anya ide scanner yetiso no yemu kakra
ampa yemu kakra empen for Major UTV and me producers and name Adamu nyina say nwumrei mo ameka ho anka ye ni show mama show na ye mo nyame hira mo nyina yo abusua said the aye no amre no ene ye di emre no asi emre no anie ha na ye di dwumade no beba wieye but I hwe ye nkomo na ye di ya eye futuo ema me ne wo dwumade a ye die bia sabre ye nkomo no ebio ne say president and as a government and share na empanyimfo a omasomo man no oma entertain ye nyina omo aye bi entertainment ka ho na Ghana so a developer do baby adu aban yesre say ya maame ye papa mo a omakwa anhihim sabre empanyimfo edi yanim creative arts and culture mo esremo ye nyina mo hu ye mobo ye nyina na monye empanyimfo yi mmoa na nyefe say young artists bi so hwede a yeso ye nyina ya sede say yeso ye beka omumua na aye fefefe enwumre wa wo hwe me wo fie me da sepi say wogi adwa na oni me di 2 hours yi bomu fefefe ye da teacher kwadwa ase ye da sponsor ye Raw's pharmacy ase say what the high lady virgin was a war pharmacies na a war license chemical shops bi antino yetimi nya bi edi siesie ho me da me nua mo bo ame ma me ho eye fe ase Lisa Del for my hair thank you Aligina for my makeup my dresses from Kofi Akotoa nya me shroud matade na ye me fe ansa na me mpabo a ehye me na ase Sophie Paul Wright East Legon American House. Onyame sham. Me da lucky as a mango as a restaurant for a numrei de yenya akekanya no. Enti no lucky nyame sham pa. Wa wo hwe me do uja nyame. Me do uja Holy Spirit. Allahu Akbar. Onyame yakase. Nti obema yen kwa foforo na ye de ahia na otwensene. De obey no this week. Erade ma no nye ye ma wo. Na nye nigie ni ntimi fanhia. Me do uja osrosro hene. Me da mpanfo ase. Me producers crew ni nyina nyame nhyiramo. Madam wase ye be hia na otwensene me diane na na Mcbrown from a magazine ma me ye be hia na me ka say brim